is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'll put it down here somewhere. Hello, hammerheads. Thanks for tuning in. Right, why am I whispering? It's only 1 AM. Right, as you all know, I went out for a curry with Neil and Ian. We had a meet in Concord. They wanted to go to Sadiq's on Front Street. Well, they didn't. They'd never expressed themselves that they wanted to go there or anything like that. But I got in there first, you see. No, let's go to Divon Canal, whatever the fuck you call it. So we went there. You know, the waiter, he recognised us. The terrible trio, he's thinking, oh, not these again. I wanted a fall, right? I wanted a fall, the hottest fucker on the menu. He talked me out of it. He persuaded me not to get one. Why? It's my life. I don't know what's the matter with these friggin' people. I mean, I've been in there loads of times and had a fall. I love them, you know. People who say, oh, it's far too hot. How can you enjoy something when there's too many spices in and all? That's bullshit. Because this is really flavoursome. Despite the hotness, you know, it's really tasty. But, of course, he begged to differ. So I settled for, well, he says, why don't you get a booner or something like that, and I can make it vindaloo hot. So then you're getting flavours instead of just chili spices bombarding you. So I went, can you do that with a jalfrezi? Yes, I could do it. That's even better, actually, he says, because at least in a jalfrezi you got peppers, you got onions, you got chilies, you got, you know, lots of contrasting vegetables. But in, like in a vindaloo or a fall or a madras, all it is meat and sauce, nothing else. No crunchy vegetables, nothing. Just chicken or beef or lamb or whatever meat it is in sauce. So, I couldn't finish it all because, you know, honestly I rolled out of that place like a fucking beach ball. I was that fucking full. Honest to God, man. And next time we're going to have to go to the Chinese place. There's a new Chinese place that's opened up in Washington. Well, it's not new now. It's been there about 2.5 years or something, and that's what this town sorely lacked, because it's got plenty of Indian restaurants and it's got plenty of Italian restaurants. Never had a Chinese one up until recently, a couple of years back. And I went there once. It's quite pricey. The food is spectacular though, the service is brilliant, and I loved the little banter and the argument me and the waiter had. The Chinese guy, because he was, you know, they had this cassette on, or disc or whatever cassette, what am I talking about, I'm not in the fucking 80s now, you know. He had lots of 80s stuff on, and L.E. Brooks was on at the time, and I said to him, oh, I love this song by her, I love that song by her, oh, I've got this album by her, oh, I've got this album by her from 1979, oh, this is a good album. Confusing the hell out of him, because he thought he was an L.E. Brooks fan. He hadn't heard of all these albums I was reeling off the top of my tongue, you know what I mean? So, anyway, that's the Chinese, but we should go there more often, I say to the lads, but it's organising it and shit, you know what I mean? It's all too damn easy to go for a fucking curry these days for some reason, isn't it? Why is it beer, curry, beer goes hand in hand. I don't know. Good thing I like about that Chinese place, I've only been once. I went with my ex-girlfriend, Jan. It's like, there was actually some Chinese people in it, sitting down and eating. That's always a good sign. Like Dibbers just said to me on one of the comments, he knows like a Hindu bloke who runs an Indian restaurant down where he lives, and he says you can always tell a good Indian place. There was a few Indians in there eating a traditional cuisine, because then, well, it has to be traditional, you know. Same with Chinese. Thing is, you can't tell if it's an Italian place, can you? Because they just look like us. But yeah, it was okay, but I feel a bit sick now. I think I ate too much. Oh. And then guess what? Afterwards it was like, let's go to the Bird for a drink. So I went to the Bird, seen Sonia, my favourite barmaid in there. I've known her for a lot of years. Well, since the early 90s anyhow. And went in there for a drink and fucked off basically. The three of us got a taxi. Here's the funny thing though, with me, Ian and Neil. See, I live that way, Neil lives that way, and Ian lives that way. So we can't share a taxi. I mean, I live a few yards down the road, but I'm such a lazy bastard. I don't want to fucking walk home. Sometimes I will, but I mean, it's only a mile and a half or something, you know what I mean? And sometimes I have my brass knuckles in my pocket just in case of a disturbance. But now I'm not going to do that anymore. Anyway, hammerheads!